Security guard Rosario Sanchez works at this shop and says he sees people day in and day out who believe in Santa Muerte. That, he says, has helped make him a believer too.
Pues ya llevo 5 años aquí trabajando y veo gente todos los días, mañana y tarde, que llegan aquí con la Santa Muerte a ponerle veladoras, ofrendas, flores, dinero, que es muy venerada por mucha gente.
It's not really clear how long Santa Muerte has been around. Some say it might go back as far as pre-Christian times to the Aztecs, but no matter when the belief began, the church stands firm on its teachings.
While some view La Santa Muerte as a saint, other worshippers use her in association with black magic. Sometimes they call on her powers to cast love spells or to bring back lost lovers. Well, she's more likely to be seen on a Hollywood red carpet. But not too long ago, Susan Sarandon was found in an unlikely photo op. She headed to Tijuana to visit a school for some of Tijuana's poorest children. And as Jody Hammond tells us, the Oscar-winning actress is proud to play this supporting role.
Behind big sunglasses, Susan Sarandon can exude glamour even with third-world poverty as a backdrop. And it's hard to imagine a more humble neighborhood than Colonia Fausto Gonzalez. Families here make their living from the huge mountain of trash that is Tijuana's main garbage dump. They are called basureros, or trash pickers. They make a meager living on the leftovers of others. But Sarandon isn't the only star around on this particular day. Taking center stage are elegantly dressed kindergarten graduates. Their performance has been made possible in part through Sarandon's financial support of their school.
You forget how much you have, and it's good to be reminded.
These are children of the basureros, and thanks to an American teacher, their future doesn't have to include the trash heap.
There was no school here before 1992. That means these kids didn't go to school. And if they did, they had to walk 2 miles out to where the construction of the bridge is, on the other side of that. Can you imagine a 4 or 5-year-old doing that?
David Lynch was a New York special education teacher back in 1980 when he made his first visit to Tijuana and saw the living conditions of the basureros. A quarter of a century later, his organization, called Responsibility, runs a preschool and kindergarten in the Colonia, complete with a computer lab.
I'm very proud of myself today. I think, today is, a highlight for me in the 26 years.
Lynch originally contacted Sarandon 7 years ago, asking her to donate something for a charity auction. She wanted to know more about his work in Tijuana. The school has inspired one of her favorite supporting roles as a benefactor.
I am very moved by the people that work here, not just the kids, but I'm very moved by everyone who's dedicated their lives and those that have come back to teach here. That's an amazing story.
Like most of the people here, Luis has never heard of Susan Sarandon, but he scores a photo op just the same. Even after devoting more than 25 years of his life to helping some of Tijuana's poorest families, David Lynch has lost none of his enthusiasm for the cause. He'll tell visitors, if you want to help someone for a day, give them food. Help them for a year, give them a tree. If you want to help someone for a lifetime, give them an education. As much happiness as this day brings, the realities of the surrounding poverty are everywhere. And it will take a huge commitment from these families for the education begun here to be continued. Teacher Lily Ferreira says work often wins out over school with the poor families of the Colonia. Humble work that is hard to imagine just across the border.
I think imagination is one of the strongest gifts we're given, and no matter what's going on around you, if you can imagine your life different, if you can dream, then that's really where change happens.
David Lynch used to live in Tijuana and taught at the school for many years. Now he runs his nonprofit organization called Responsibility from an office in San Isidro. The organization holds 2 fundraisers every year. And Susan Sarandon isn't his only high-profile donor. Television commentator Bill O'Reilly has been a generous contributor for more than a decade. Well, it's a sport that dates back to the Aztecs. Warriors fighting with masks. Today, Lucha Libre, or freestyle wrestling, is a thriving sport in Mexico, especially in Tijuana, where fans can't seem to get enough of one local hero. Inside this tiny Tijuana gymnasium, students train hard. Twice or 3 times a week, they show up.
Vaya por él, vaya por él.
Dedicated wrestling hopefuls with a dream of one day becoming professional. The workouts are grueling. Their coach,
Vámonos, 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 vámonos.
tough.
Búsquelo, vaya por él.
But he's
Vaya
what
por él.
really draws them in.
Vaya, vaya, vaya por él.
He is Miguel Lopez, a Tijuana native better known as Rey Misterio, a celebrity in the professional world of Lucha Libre.
Pues yo la verdad, la lucha, a mí no me gustaba la lucha libre. Yo la verdad, yo pienso que yo me hice luchador por accidente, porque mi mamá sí era muy aficionada a la lucha libre. Ella nos llevaba a las funciones de lucha libre en una antigua arena de aquí de Tijuana, que está cerca de la línea.
Over the years, Lopez's love for the sport grew. He began weightlifting and boxing until a trainer convinced him he had the natural physique of a lucha fighter. Lopez says he'll never forget his first professional match.
Entonces ese día yo estaba ahí de espectador nada más y me dicen, hey, falta un luchador en la primera lucha. Yo me acuerdo que, pues con vergüenza y todo, pues me puse una máscara y no sé ni qué nombre me pusieron, no recuerdo. Yo salí todo molido, todo golpeado al pecho. Y me acuerdo que al bajar del ring alguien aventó cigarros y yo descalzo los pisé y me quemé los pies. Y bueno, ahí venía brincando yo, pero venía contento. Quemado a los pies y todo golpeado, pero yo venía contento porque ya había luchado.
And while lucha is a male-dominated sport, especially in Mexico, Lopez says he'll train any fighter who has passion, including his own niece.
Peleele, peleele, mija, peleele.
29-year-old Lilia Varios is a lawyer by day and a wrestler by night. She goes by the name Metallica.
Sí, porque yo soy profesional, como tú dijiste. Y si me toca contra un hombre, pues me voy a tener que fajar y ponerme bigote si es posible. Pero ¿por qué no? Claro que a lo mejor no te voy a decir, lo voy a ganar, pero no le va a ser fácil ganarme.
Perhaps one day be as famous as her uncle. But the cheers from fans didn't come without some pain. Lopez says he has the bumps and bruises to show for it.
Tengo mordidas en mis dedos, cicatrices en mis hombros, mi nariz la tengo fracturada, mi frente la tengo toda fracturada.
Rey Misterio has even survived losing his mysterious identity, a serious thing in the world of Lucha Libre.
Entonces, mucha gente al perder la máscara se pierde, o sea, la popularidad te baja. Ya no eres tan popular, ya los promotores no se interesan por ti porque no tienes una cara pues agradable para tu trabajo, ya no transmites igual.
It wasn't long before his popularity soared. Other fighters started copying his hairstyle and fashion. Rey Misterio's popularity started crossing international lines.
En Japón la gente no está tan participativa como aquí.
But even after traveling the world, Lopez says his favorite place in the ring is still home in Tijuana.
Yo no soy de los que me gustan diciendo, oh, es que yo soy esto, yo soy lo otro. A mí no me gusta. Yo trato de ser siempre humilde y trato de tener los pies muy puestos en la tierra. Y yo trabajo para la gente es la que me pone o me quita. Entonces yo trato de hacer mi trabajo y lo disfruto igual que cuando lo hice la primera vez.
Despite the broken bones and physical injuries, Lopez says he has few regrets, except the emotional scars, time taken away from his family.
A mí me ha costado 2 divorcios. Me quitó ver crecer a mis hijos.
Despite losing time with his own children, Lopez says he's honored after all these years to continue entertaining his public, serving as a role model to the younger generations.
El concepto que tiene la gente de mí ahorita yo no lo quiero echar a perder. Yo quiero que la gente me recuerde como un guerrero del ring, como una persona que entregó su vida, que entregó su juventud, dando espectáculo, dando deporte. Entonces quiero que la gente me recuerde así.